Hey guys, today I wanted to show you how to put on eyelashes. I've gotten a lot of requests for this, so here it is. I usually, for an everyday look, use Ardell lashes. You can get them, these are called wispies. You can get them at Sally's. I've seen them a lot of different places. I think they sell them even at CVS and Walmart. So I'm not going to put those on today, however, because I've been wearing these for a couple days, and honestly, I can't remember what brand they are. I'm pretty sure that they're Ardell because that's most of the time what I use, but a lot of companies make lashes, so you can get them anywhere. But the trick is how to put them on. This is my lash glue that I like to use. A lot of people use Duo. I'm not really a fan of theirs. I think they take longer to dry. So I use Lash Grip. I got it at a hair wig shop in Atlanta, but you can get this at Sally's, I believe. It's dark. It comes out gray, but it dries black. A lot of lash glues dry clear. Usually because I'm wearing a darker eyeliner, I like for it to dry black. If you're a makeup artist, for sanitary purposes, you don't want to take the glue to the lash. Instead, you can just put a dab of it on top of a hard surface, and then use a pointed brush, an angled brush, just something pointy to put the glue onto the lash line. Because this is my own personal bottle and my own personal lash, I just use it glue to lash. So what you'll want to do is very lightly squeeze and then work the glue onto the lash line. Making sure that you get it good on the ends, because those are the #1 places that will lift. There you go. Now that the glue is on, the trick to putting on eyelashes is you have to wait for the glue to get sticky. You can't just put on glue to lash and then lash to eye. It doesn't work that way. When it comes out, it's just wet. So it's got to dry a little bit. You got to let air hit it in order for it to become tacky, and that way it'll stick to your eye. So because they're mine again, I'll just sit here and blow on them. If you're a makeup artist and you're putting them on somebody else, you don't want to blow on it because that's cross-contamination. There may be spit flying from your mouth, and we can't have that. So you'll just wave it. But I'm trying to speed things up here. And again, they're mine, so I'm going to blow on it. This particular glue comes out gray, and when it starts to dry, it gets darker. I would say wait maybe about 30 to 40 seconds. Just check to make sure that the glue is getting darker. And then I'm going to make sure that my placement is right. The longer lash goes on the outer eye, and the shorter lash goes on the inner eye. And I'm going to place with my Q-tip to make sure that my placement is a little bit more accurate. It's easier than using your fingers. I'm going to place as close to my lash line as I can get them. Now they're just sitting there right now. Now I'm going to take my fingers, and you can feel it because it's wet, and get them right there up against your skin. This takes practice, so don't be upset if you don't get it right away. And just pat along your eye to make sure that it's on there pretty good. And the great thing about strips as opposed to individuals or permanent lashes, or semi-permanent, I mean, is that you can change them up. You can put them on and then go to bed at night, take them off, and then the next day wear something totally different. Whereas permanents, you can't switch them up. If you're somebody who doesn't have a lot of eyelashes, you can always get the permanents or the semi-permanents. Me, however, I like to change up my eyelashes all the time, so I don't want to be committed to something for an entire month. So now that my glue has darkened, that is an indication to let me know that I can put them on. It's gotten sticky. I am going to place the lash right in my lash line, just sitting there now. I'm going to take the ends and place that, and take the inner corner and place that, and just press down. And again, this glue is going to dry black. And I got a good placement on the beginning or on the starts of my lashes. In today's look, I didn't bring my eyeliner all the way in, so I'm not really worried about the inner eye. I'm just blending into the outer eye. But if you're just starting out putting on lashes, try to plan to wear a full line of liner that day. And that way you can conceal any mistakes that you may have made, or any glue that may be showing. I would say that 95% of makeup artists would argue with me that you're supposed to put on your mascara after the lash is on. Most makeup artists and most people like to put on their mascara before the lash is ever on to better preserve the lash. That way the lash isn't gunked up with mascara and you can reuse it more often. Me personally, I like my lashes to look gunked, or not gunked, but like thicker. So I also find that it's a better way to blend in your natural lash into the strip. Now, if I'm using a lash that's more expensive, like a MAC lash that I paid $15 for as opposed to an Ardell lash that I paid $5, I won't put mascara on afterwards. I will put it on first. But for a cheapy lash that only cost me $5, $3, I'm going to put my mascara on afterwards. And there you are. Am I looking dramatic? I hope this was helpful, and I will see you at beatfacehoney.com.